Yo, what's good with y'all? Boy Hybrid here. I know you look a little confused right now. Y'all don't hear no R&B in the background. You don't see no 1vs clips. You don't see no duo clips. We chilling in the classroom because that's what I'm bringing today. I'm trying to give y'all 5 key tips to improve your outnumbered gameplay. I'm not a professional out here, but I will say I hold my own. The proof is in the pudding. You can go back, you can check it yourself. With that being said, grab your notepads, get your pencils, grab them erasers, because class is in session. Let's get it popping. All right, with my first tip, I think this is the most crucial one, is going to be your mindset. If you think you're about to just come out here and do what you see the KOGs doing, the E-Mans, the Juggies, the Atom Lads, it's not going to happen. You're talking about seasoned veterans. We've all gone through the trials and tribulations of learning how to be a solo player, and it all comes from a certain mindset. And that's accepting you're going to lose. That is tip number 1. You're going to die. I don't care how good you think you are. I don't care how much of an OP broken build you think you may have. You're going to die. There's so many factors outside of your control that are going to wipe you out. Whether it's a big 24-man zerg, whether it's a group running cheese sets, whether it's a ganker, a sniper, it's bound to happen. And you have to accept that reality that you're going to die, bro. Doesn't make you trash, but you got to learn from those losses. Go back, watch the film, and figure out how you lost. You should be recording every fight you get into and learning from it. Learn why I died. Oh, what could I have done differently here? But at the end of the day, you have to accept you're going to die. And it's okay. You're not going to be labeled as trash. It happens, bro. I've been there. We all been there. But just get over that fear of dying. I promise it'll help you. All right, with tip 2 being knowing your build's limitation. I know we've all been there. Starting from where we go to YouTube and we type in, best Stamden build, best SORC build. And I promise you, I'm telling you this from personal experience when I first started. Copy and pasting people's builds are not going to work. What you see me running, it's not going to work for you. What I see Kai running on his Arcanist, it's not going to work for me. What KOG's running on his SORC with only 800 regen, it's not going to work for me. So you have to be able to use it as a template and mold it and shape it to yours. For me, I like to play with nothing less than 1500 recovery on my stand. That's just what I'm personally comfortable with because it allows me to kite, lets me stay offensively, and I know exactly how to manage that. For you, you may need 2000 recovery, and that's fine. For people who need 30,000 resistances, that's fine too. But you can't don't copy and paste builds and you come back to that person talking about, your build's trash. No, the build's trash for you. You gotta fine tune it and change it for what's gonna work for you. If you know you're not as great as kiting, boost up your health. If you know you're not great at being able to sustain your resources, then go higher sustain. Stop chasing these 9,000 and these super high weapon damages, because at the end of the day, your weapon damage don't mean nothing if you don't know what you're doing. If you're out of resources, the 8k weapon damage ain't saving you. So again, know your build's limitations and build around what you feel like you desperately need. What is your downfall in the game, and build towards that. All right, with tip number 3 being find a home, find a sense of security. Now you may be asking, Hybrid, what the fuck does that mean? Meaning, if you're outnumbered, I want you to find some sort of structure, whether it's a tree, whether it's a wall, a rock, a tower, anything. Find something you can use to bob and weave around. Okay, this is called kiting. Okay, the main purpose of kiting is to break that line of sight from enemies. If you can buy yourself just 2 seconds to let that rally tick hit to that last second, I promise you it'll save you a lot better than you just standing there trying to face tank. Okay, if you're trying to face tank here 24-man groups, bro, you are not a trial boss. Okay, I don't care how many resistances you got, a 24-man is gonna steamroll you. Okay, they're gonna fold you up like a load of laundry. Okay, so find ways to break line of sight. There's so many times you'll see in my clips that I'll go halfway around a wall and I'll come back. And all that's doing is to try to confuse the enemy on where I'm going. Okay? They don't need to know where I'm going. As long as I do, I know I have to jump on them. And if once I break that line of sight, that gives me so many times to not only readjust, resettle the nerves. Because again, when you outnumber, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes this shit's just like, holy shit. This is a lot. You got siege, you got all these damn people, you got these gankers popping out of nowhere. So break that line of sight, give yourself a second to breathe, refocus, regather, reset your buffs. Too many times y'all be letting them buffs fall off and you'll be wondering how I turn around and bursted that ass. You let your buffs drop off. So keep kiting, keep breaking that line of sight, and I promise you'll survive a little bit longer than usual if you just standing out there banging. Again, people will say it's running. It's not fucking running. It's running if it's a 1v1. Don't kite in 1v1s. But if you're getting outnumbered, find anything. Box, trees, rocks. Break that line of sight, and I promise you'll survive a lot longer. Not only do I use this defensively, but also offensively. A lot of times you'll see me run behind a wall and I'm slamming down the deep fissure. Because as soon as I turn around that corner, I'm trying to see who's there. Let's see who can take damage and who not to take damage. And that's going to lead me to my next tip for tip number 4, but I don't want to spoil nothing real quick. But yeah, man. Kite, learn the finesse of it. Learn these juke moves. You talking about these kids want to cross people up in the courts? Nah, come cross a nigga up around the tree. But before we jump to the next tip, if you find this video helpful, please drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how y'all like this form of videos. Would y'all rather see more voiceovers? Would y'all want to see some 1vx clips? Y'all let me know, man. I'm trying to build a community with y'all. I want to bring out what y'all want, bring some new people along, bring some new life into PvP. Hopefully we get some more extras out here. Hopefully I can steer them away from that zerg like a lamb, good and away from them. I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. But yeah, man, drop a like, comment, follow your boy on Twitch. We're gonna start trying to stream over there as well. YouTube streams are coming very soon. And yeah, let's get to that next tip. Tip number 4, being prioritize your targets wisely. This is such an important aspect of 1vx. I often see too many players fixated on trying to kill one person. Like, bro, if that dude got 40k health, leave him alone. Please. You're doing nothing but wasting your time. You should be trying to pick out the squishiest targets, those targets with the low health, the lowest CPs, or even just a fucking sniper that you see out in the distance, or that max or just heavy attacking you. But the main thing is, do not stray away from tip number 3. Okay? Which was, let's see if y'all remembered. If not, I'll tell y'all anyways. Number 3 was find a home, right? Find some security, something to kite around. Cool, got that. Back to number 4. With tip 4, do not allow these snipers and these heavy attack builds to draw you too far away from your sense of home. I get it, it's annoying. They're sniping you. You know they squishy. They about a 1 tap away. They a dawn breaker uppercut away from being off this damn game. But again, that's what happens when you overstretch yourself and you end up dying. And then you stuck here looking like, damn, that was easily an exable clip, but I got kill hungry. That opportunity is going to arise again. Just because you see someone jump down to low health does not mean you have to jump on it every single time. There's been multiple times in the clips I'll get somebody down to execute range, but I'm not falling for it. I'm not chasing your ass. You want to start running? Start running. I got 20 other motherfuckers on my back right now. You'll come back around and you're going to catch this fade one more time when you get back over here. But you see these big groups, bro, don't target these dudes to 40k health. They're there to be annoying. They're there to take your thought process and your attention away from what you're trying to do. You're trying to kill people. You ain't gonna kill him. He just holding block, man. He ain't trying to kill you. He's there to try to run your resources out. He probably gonna try to CC you on cooldown. Leave that man alone. Let's go get these squishy targets and let them know, hey, don't come up here barking her up this tree, bro. Cause you're gonna get dropped. For real. Like a bad habit. Y'all have made it to the final tip. Tip number 5 is get as many fights under your belt as possible. Take that with a grain of salt. I am not saying go dive headfirst into a damn 24-man. That is not what I'm saying. Okay? What I'm saying is get as many high quality experience fights under your belt. You're only going to grow from experience, bro. The more fights you get into, you're going to see more and more encounters that you're going to get used to seeing. Say, oh, I've seen this before. I know it worked last time. If I know I have a sniper out there in the distance, I'm going to try to stay out of the open field. But you're not going to learn things if you're not putting the experience in. Start with smaller fights. Get into 1v2s, 1v3s encounters. As you gain more experience, you'll gradually start, okay, now it's a 1v4, 1v5, 1v6. But you got to start somewhere. Don't just start diving in there, because you're going to get really discouraged. Like, trust me, if you start diving into these big ass roofs and you're dying 2 seconds, you're not going to want to do this anymore. So you've got to take it nice and slow. Get as many fights as you can, high quality fights. Don't try to force nothing. Don't try to force these clips. This is your time to grow and practice. Talking about practice? Yes, motherfucker, we talking about practice. Get your practice in, get your weight up, and come back out and burst some zergs in. All right? Now, if you made it to this point of the video, I just want to thank you. Really appreciate the love and support. Yeah, man, I'm looking to do more of this. Yeah, I want to build something with y'all. What y'all say? Y'all trying to build something? If so, like I said earlier, drop a like, subscribe, let me know what y'all want to see, and your boy gonna catch you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.